How do I prepare myself for spiritual? Before we jump into the topic, there was a very funny comment that I got. You are not funny. In your other satsangs, you are funny. So I am going to be a little funny this time. Include a little bit of fun and laughter. And dwell on the topics which would appeal to a normal person. Let me put it this way, that spiritual is a slightly serious subject. It is not like any other subject. So how do you prepare yourself in spiritual? You want to get into spiritual, and there has to be some kind of a method which will tell you this is how you prepare. It's like preparing for examination. You definitely have to study and so on and so forth. Now I'm going to take an example of a young man who thinks that he wants to be in love. See, you know very well that love happens just by itself. But isn't there a whole load of preparation that goes into it? So we are going to try to understand how this preparation happens. So let us go back to a young person who is in the age group of say 8, 10 or 12. Now if you ask this young boy or girl that, are you interested in falling in love? Do you want to be in love? And they will say, nah, I don't want to. You know the reason why? They want to stay away. I'm talking on most of them. There are exceptions to the rule, so don't get into exceptions. So there are most of the youngsters in that age group between 8 to 12 who would rather not be in love, want to be in the company of the opposite sex. So it means that a boy doesn't want to be with the girl or the girl doesn't want to be with the boy because they have many other things to think of. They are thinking in terms of different subjects. Like in today's day and age, they are thinking in terms of say video games or writing programs or going on treks or so on and so forth. Now, what happens when you come to the age of puberty? When a child enters the puberty, the entire scenario changes. The body starts to adjust itself. The body is first adjusting itself because there is a whole load of hormones that come into play. And then this same person at the age of 13, 14, 15 or 16 is now interested in girls or boys. Isn't that how it works? Now that is the age of curiosity. And when a person is curious, they want to know more about the subject. So isn't it that they will start reading books, trying to do so many things which are connected to the subject, wanting to watch movies and sometimes watch porn, I don't know. There are too many things that get in the way. The body also is transforming meanwhile. They are looking at the opposite sex and they want to be in their company. Now these kids are grown up. They are teenagers. And once the teenager crosses into the 20s, then he is very much interested in the subject. Exactly on these lines is spirituality. It's an example I have given, doesn't mean that you have to literally take it. It only says that you can be spiritual, but first you got to prepare yourself for it. The preparation starts with the body itself. Is your body capable of handling spirituality? See, spirituality is like climbing Mount Everest, like I said to you in the last videos. Are you prepared for it? So you have to be prepared for it. You have to build a body. You have to be having a different kinds of things which go along with it. Like say for example, you need to know breathing. See, when you're climbing up the mountain, don't you want to know breathing exercises? You have to get acclimatized to that weather and temperatures. So you are going to do that. Exactly the way where this young boy is trying to get acclimatized to what he is going to do in his life. So it so happens that the body has to get used to this. Second, remember, this young boy is now interested in girls. Exactly the point. In spirituality, you got to be interested in that subject as well as the object. What is the object? The object is called knowing God, going towards that destination, being self-realized. These are certain things that you are interested in. So, interest in the subject is very, very important. And what kind of interest? A very serious intent is there. I want to know the subject. So you start by reading books, watching videos, films, so on and so forth. This is the place where you feel that I am getting prepared. Also, it tells you that I have to go where I can see God. So what is that place? This young boy, you remember? He is going to go and see where the girls are, right? Exactly in that way, you are going to try to locate where this God stays. Now, you have heard in your childhood that you can go to temples, churches and all these places. Maybe go to holy places, these kind of things. So, of course, you're going to go to these places. What do you go and do over there? You see, in Hindi movies, you will find that the hero sings songs to the girls, okay, to all his heroines. In the same way, you are going to sing song or get involved in this spiritual quest by thinking about songs which are called prayers, hymns, so on and so forth. So you are going to now start singing, dwelling on the subject. The subject, if you remember, God once again. So dwelling on this subject, the person starts singing songs. These songs touch the heart of that person. And once they touch the heart of that person starts feeling the pink glow that comes in a person exactly when they are in love. Right? Exactly like that. A person feels very much interested in that subject. And here, God. It is called devotion. Now, just the way you have friends who are going to guide you along the path when you want to go and meet the girls, in the same way over here, you are going to meet this person who is going to tell you about this God. Who is this person? Last time we discussed about the Guru, isn't it? Now, Guru is your friend, guide, philosopher, friend, guide, like they say. So, he is going to teach you about this. Now, this subject is slightly difficult than falling in love, okay? And so, it's going to cost you a certain amount of more energy. So, he will be first approached. Then, I told you, you will read books. Romantic novels when you are falling in love. Here, you will read about sages and saints and books which are connected to spiritual. And they will tell you how the other people have achieved their objective. In the same way, over here, it is going to be the same. You are going to be reading books where the saints, sages have given their life story. Once you have done this, there is something which is called different techniques. We started with climbing the Mount Everest, isn't it? How many pathways are there? Too many pathways. You can climb from whichever face that you want to. Your journey has to begin. So preparations are a must. When you are doing this, I was telling you last time that you have to follow a certain diet regime. Now this diet is important. Why is it important? When you want to climb Mount Everest, the diet is important. It's the same way when you want to become attractive to the girl, Don't you want to go in the gym and do some kind of an exercise? Okay, you want to build muscle mass and you want to look good. So many things. In the same way, over here also, you are going to do exercises. Maybe the exercises are called yoga. Okay? Or you are going to be singing songs. Like I told you, you're going to sing songs. Now, in that song, have you seen that a person keeps on saying a refrain constantly? Just like they say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. In the same way, you are going to be saying certain names of gods and saying, I love you to him. So, saying the name is important. This continuously saying the name is called japa. These are certain techniques. So, taking the name of God constantly, like falling in love, taking the name of your girlfriend or boyfriend is important. Here also it's the same thing. You call on God by his name, her name, whatever, and constantly lost in it. So, these are certain points that you first need to understand when you make your preparations for being in spiritual. See, this was a very simple topic which I took. It was because it was commented upon and somebody had said that I should be just exploring this bit more. We are going to move on to serious topics after this. Yes, but with a little bit of a laughter in it. So, kindly write in the comments below what is it that you wish to know during my next videos. Thank you.